Hey y'all, this is my first video on this YouTube channel and I'm filming it on my phone, so it probably is really bad quality. I can't figure out the camera to save my life. Okay, so today I'll be doing an eyeshadow palette collection video. So yeah, I have about maybe 30 palettes. I haven't really counted. Guess we'll find out. And these, I have some at my mom's house too. I think I have like maybe 3 there. So yeah, I'm gonna start today with my BH Cosmetics palettes. The BH Cosmetics is a very affordable brand. They have sales a lot and their palettes are good quality for the price. Okay, so first I have the Galaxy Chic palette. This one is what it looks like. Really great shimmers. The formula is baked, so that means they pack a punch of pigment. And I'll just show you a few colors. That's what those two look like. Then on the finger. So not amazing pigment when you first do it, but it is buildable and it looks really good, especially if you apply it with your finger or spray it with MAC Fix Plus. Then I have the Aurora Lights palette, also by BH Cosmetics. And here's what this one looks like. Way more colorful. Well, not way, but more pops of color than the other one. It's the same baked formula. And out of the both of them, this one is my favorite. I think I bought these for like maybe $8 or $6 each. They're really, really, really good. Okay, sticking to some cheaper brands, I'm going to go into Morphe. And I have the Morphe 35M palette. This is one of their new releases. This is what it looks like. It creates so many beautiful reds. In my opinion, the greens do not work that well, but it's fine. I'm just going to swatch a few of my favorite colors. If you notice, I always swatch shimmers. Love swatching shimmers. But yeah, you can't really see it that well because my camera's crap. But yeah. And when I figure out this camera situation or whatever, videos will be way better. And I will be doing some eyeshadow palette tutorials in the future. But I have to be near my vanity where I'm totally comfortable. And at Ken's house, my vanity is not there. So here is my Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette. Such a great palette. I recommend this to anyone that's looking for an affordable palette that has a broad range of colors. The mattes are excellent. The shimmers are excellent too. And there are pops of colors like right there. I love this row of pinks. It's just a really, really great palette. Everyone needs to have this. And it's really affordable too. It's probably not even $30. I don't remember how much it was, but it's a really great price. Okay, and then I have my Morphe James Charles palette. I just got this for Christmas and it is so amazing. I love it so much. I have to admit, this purple kind of was disappointing. I had to build it up a lot and really dig into it, but besides that, the colors are so excellent. You can create so many creative looks. Like I created a pink look, a blue look, and a fiery sunset yellow look. It was so gorgeous. I love this palette, and I recommend this to anyone that wants to step out of their comfort zone a little bit when it comes to makeup. And one of the palettes that are at my mom's house is the 35F Fall into Frost palette by Morphe. It's mostly shimmers, but it's like plum shimmers, red shimmers, really good. I love that palette. Even though it's kind of a different formula than Morphe's formula now, it is really good. Okay, I'm going to go into my Juvia's Place palettes. I love Juvia's Place. I put a video about Juvia's Place on my Instagram. Love it. Such a great brand, and you're about to see why with all these swatches I'm about to bring to you. Okay, this is the Nubian palette. Great neutral palette. I'm just going to swatch these 2 shades, and just going to be amazing. tell you. Look at that. Oh my gosh. So great. And the mattes even perform as well also. I'll swatch a matte. My hand's still wet from my makeup wipe. Amazing. Definitely recommend. Okay, and that's the Nubian. And then I'm going to go into the Nubian 2. This is what this one looks like. I don't use this one as much, but I do use this shade as my everyday highlight. It's called Zuri. Such a beautiful shade. I'll swatch that for you. I'm so angry because these swatches ain't showing up because of my phone quality. Yes, but they are so great. And then I'm going to go into the Masquerade palette. This one is my favorite palette. Look how beautiful those colors are. Oh my gosh. They are so amazing. Very pigmented, very blendable. Just so amazing. And I use this one as my highlight as well. Nothing more I can say about it. It's just amazing. Like, look at that. And that's just like 2 swirls. Oh, my hand was wet, so it didn't get all of it, but look, so phenomenal. And I will say that this is like a Black-owned brand, so they make sure to have that very pigmented. So every one of you with darker skin tones, these palettes are really great. I also have this one. It's the Zulu palette by Juvia's. This is my boyfriend's favorite because of all the colors in it. Every time I do my makeup, he's like, do a colorful one. And I'm like, okay. But these are really pretty mattes. The pan size is huge. Just really pretty. And this one is the Magic Mini. I don't really use this one this much. And I can't seem to figure out why, honestly. I think it's because the pan size is much smaller. I don't know. But I haven't really used this one. But swatch is good. And then the Saharan 2 look like this. I will admit that I have some trouble with this shade right here because when I put it on my lid, it turns out to be the same color as this. I don't know why. Trying to figure that out. But the rest of the colors are perfect. I use this for a date night look, just all over the lid and blended it out. It looked really good. Okay, and then here's the original Saharan. Maybe it's not the little pan size because I use this one. I love all these colors. Love Fula, that's my favorite one, that pink one. And Would-A-Be, I don't know how to pronounce half of these. That one's really good also. Okay, and I think this is the final Juvia's Place palette. It's called the Deuce. Very pretty Valentine's Day looks. I was a bunny actually for Halloween at my work, and I used this on my lid and just used this in the crease and darkened it up a little bit with this brown, and it looked really, really cute. Oh, let me swatch some of those for you. I'll swatch this pink and this green and this silver. The silver, in my opinion, is not as pigmented, but it's still really pretty. These are more like springy looks, kind of softer looks. But yeah, that's all my Juvia's Place palettes. And now I'm gonna go into ColourPop. I don't have any of the ColourPop palettes. I just have palettes that I made up. And here is my own Z palette from ColourPop. I haven't really tried this out too much. I've just tried this color out, and I really, really enjoy that color. I've swatched some of these blues blues and purples down in this third row. I'm not that impressed with it, but maybe it'll perform different on the eye because swatches aren't always perfect. They don't really give the product full potential. I also have a a face palette, which has some singles in there. I really like picking out my own highlights because if I buy highlight palettes, Some of the colors are typically way too dark, and it's just a waste of money, you know? Okay, and I have one Violet Voss palette. I actually got this in my BoxyLux. And these shadows are my favorite shadow formula ever. They blend out so good. The shimmers are just so pigmented. I've never loved a neutral palette more than I love this one. I haven't tried any of her other palettes, but this one is so good, so pigmented, so smooth. Okay, next is my Jeffree Star palette. I'm gonna get the Thirsty one as soon as I have the funds to do so. But out of the Blood Sugar palette, I haven't experimented with this that much. But I did create a red look that I really enjoyed. And I am one of the biggest Jeffree Star fans ever. When him and Shane Dawson did a collab, I was like, oh, forget how, because those are my two favorite YouTubers ever. Okay, and then I have my Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes. One of my shades broke. Oh no. Well, it looks like this. That shade is broken. One of my favorite shades in the palette. Oh well, I'll just have to repress it. Anyways, I don't use this one as much, but the colors do intrigue me. It can look a bit intimidating, especially with that neon, but it works really good. And then I have the Modern Renaissance. So pretty. If you're into these red tones, definitely get it. I've almost hit pan on this dark brown shade and burnt orange right there. It's pretty messy, but I love this palette. And then I have Subculture, which a lot of people do not like and is controversial about, but I had no problem with it whatsoever. You just have to go in with a very light hand and then blend it out and add more pigment if needed. But I think the problem people are having with this is they dip their brush in there like 2 times or 3. You only need to dip your brush in there once and then go onto your eye. Whew, what to next? Okay, I only have one Lorac palette, and it's the Lorac Pro 1. I don't really use this. I kind of gave into the hype of the Lorac palettes. I don't think the shimmers are anything special. The mattes are good, but the shimmers suck. Like, I'm swatch some for you. The shimmers just suck. The gold is really good, but everything else sucks. Like, look at that. That's bad. I haven't tried any other Lorac palettes, but just not into it. Oh, I have another Anastasia palette, Soft Glam. Really good. Really love it. My neutral girls, you would fall in love with it. I gave my sister this on her birthday, which was in August, and it's already almost gone. She uses it that much. Okay, now I have another BoxyCharm palette. It's the Ace Beauty something. I don't even know how to pronounce that. And that's what it looks like. The colors perform really good. I'm really impressed with my BoxyCharm subscription. If y'all have any more questions about BoxyCharm, I can do a full unboxing video of BoxyCharm and show y'all what palettes I get. I heard that the month of February we're getting the Better Than Sex mascara, which I'm so excited about because I gave mine to a friend that I no longer speak to. So yeah, and now to Tarte. I have 2 palettes by Tarte. I have this pineapple one. I don't even know what it's called. I got it for Christmas from my mom. Has some blushes. Yeah, I haven't really tried it out so far, but I tried the blush out and I really liked it. So yeah, it's really gold and really sparkly. Okay, and my other Tarte palette is the Tartelette in Bloom. By far my second favorite neutral palette. The Violet Voss one definitely took it, but there's that. These palettes are so good if you're neutral every day, where you don't really use color palette. This one is perfect. I think it's $42. Smells like chocolate. It's really good. Okay, now to Too Faced. I have three palettes from them. Not sure. I have the Just Peachy Mattes. That's what it looks like. Smells so good. It smells like peaches. I could just smell Too Faced palettes all day. I create so many beautiful matte, peachy, pink looks with this. I love it. I usually put like this in the crease, this in the outer V, and put a gold shimmer on my lid, and it looks really good. Okay, and then I have the Too Faced Semi Sweet Chocolate Bar. This is old. I think this is like the second palette I've ever gotten. So old. The mirror's broken. Still smells awesome. I don't really use it that much because this pink sugar shade is a bust. So is this blue one. Doesn't work. But the rest of them are really good. It smells like chocolate. I love Too Faced palettes. And then here's my favorite palette that I have by Too Faced. It's the Too Faced Chocolate Gold palette. Got this for my birthday last year. Well, 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago, and so happy with it. I'll swatch some of these. There's those. They perform so good on the eye. They stay, and it is a mostly shimmer palette, so you probably will need a co-palette, but there is 4 mattes. So maybe you can create a look with just that. Don't know. Okay, now I have my Urban Decay palettes. I only have 2. I have the Naked 2, which is my first palette that I ever got. It's so old. Oh, it's so old. I hit pan on Tease, Half Baked, and Suspect. Those are so old, but they're so good. I love this palette. It is kind of a cool tone, but I didn't really look at it as a cool tone. Just looked at it as a shimmer palette. Loved it. Okay, and then I have the Urban Decay. I don't know how to show this to you without blinding you. It's the Heavy Metals palette. This is what it looks like. Haven't really used it that much because I bought it off of someone from Poshmark. But the swatches are really amazing. That's what those look like. And that's that. So yeah, that's all my palettes so far. And the other ones I have at my mom's house include the Too Faced Natural Love palette. Don't really use that much. I gave into the hype of it when it first came out because the packaging was phenomenal. The packaging was so pretty. And I also have 2 e.l.f. palettes. I don't remember what their names is, but the e.l.f. palettes are really good drugstore palettes. They're only about $10 each. So yeah, that's my makeup collection. In the next few days, there'll probably be a tutorial out. But yeah, thank you.